Hey guys, what is up? It's NihonTiger. I'm back here on the VintageBeef Fan Server, and I've got a little bit of work done on the house while we've been away. See, I got this roof part here done. This kind of hangs over the steps a little bit, but I'm going to leave the rest of this actually kind of open. I was going to put a roof on it, but then I can't go up the stairs. So I'm going to leave that as is. I've gone ahead and put some posts in there to kind of support the stairs on their way up. And this has been redone. As you can see, I've redone the roof on the kind of the mini bedroom area. I do have my chest and my workbench still floating here, so I have to take care of that. And then you can see I've got some nice fencing done here to make it look all fancy. And then I've put some fencing on the bridge here. This will lead over to where we do our enchanting soon enough. We'll build a little hut here once we get the enchanting table all set up, and then we'll get the bookcases all set up around that, and then right around the outside of the bookcases will be where we put the wall. So it'll all look nice, I promise. And coming on down here, this has all been finished up. I've decided to keep the main entrance here as is. I was going to move it, but I chose not to. This is a little bit new. This is my ladder down to where the mines are. That's actually where we're heading today. And I've not yet gone ahead and put the oak logs, the jungle logs around the outside of it. And Tree Pig's still there. Hi, Tree Pig. But today I thought we would probably should repair some of my armor first, because it's running a little light on the durability. It's still unenchanted. It's a little cheaper to do this than it is to do that, so we're good with that. I want to make some iron picks too while I'm thinking about it. I have sticks in here, right? Yep. Okay, cool. So, I don't have. I put the iron away. Oh, such a dummy. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna make ourselves a quick iron pick just to help out with, in case we run into any danger. I should make another pair of shears too. I'll take that. I'll take the bucket with me. Actually, make another bucket. Why not? Make another bucket, just in case. Let's smelt it up. Stone. I was using that for a project I'll discuss in a little bit. But let's head on down into the caves, because today's a caving episode, and because it's a caving episode and it's going to be otherwise boring, I thought I'd asked people about a week and a half ago on the VintageBeef Fan Server subreddit to ask me some questions so I could talk about something, because I really don't have a topic to talk about today other than the caving goodness. So I asked for some questions, and I got a few of them. I actually got a few responses, and I got some interesting questions from people. I'm trying to figure out how do I get down to where we're going. Now this is somebody's had already been down here previously and had kind of lit up a bunch of stuff, because somebody had been underneath my fortress. But in doing so, they missed something, and that's where we're going to go explore today. We're going to go explore the thing that they missed, because it's pretty cool. Alright, so that leads back up. How do I get back down? I don't think this is the right way down. Is it this way? See, it's up here. Yeah, I get lost underneath my own house. I really need to put signs down and build more paths around. But yeah, let me check, make sure. Yeah, it's recording. I just wanted to make sure. I had a moment there. I forgot. Did I record, or am I just talking to myself like a crazy person? It could be. I'm talking to myself like a crazy person anyways, so. Alright, that's the pathway up, so. we're heading down here, and this is what they missed. They ran right past it. They didn't light this up at all. Oh, I don't have any torches, do I? We'll make some. We'll make some, because we can make some down here. I can actually start off by harvesting all this coal. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because they left me... Yep, they left me an abandoned mine shaft. Never even went in there and check it out. And there, you see the gold right over there in the left corner of the screen. That's where we'll be heading to grab that. Probably to start with. But we're gonna spend a bit of time exploring down here. I need a few things that I'm sure might be available for me down here in a mine shaft such as this one. Like a saddle. I need a saddle. I am gonna be horsing around. Ah, yeah, that was terrible. But oh, daughter's on. I should say hi in a minute here. I'm not preoccupied. And Jenkus is on with me as well. So, because it's a caving episode, and caving tends to be really boring unless crazy stuff happens, I thought it would be a good time to do my AMA stuff with questions. So, alright, I might be my window's not big enough to support both having this run and big enough to record it and having the questions available as well. So I might have to just kind of very quickly, pause and then unpause here and there. So if you see me go away for like half a second, that's exactly what's going on. So let me go ahead and get the first question, which is from Drew, also known as Talthran43, also known as Drewson of the 43. His questions are: how and why did you choose the name NihonTiger, and what are some games you play a lot other than Minecraft? Well, to answer the first question, the name came about because I would say almost a decade ago I had a name I didn't really want to use anymore. I wanted to give myself an identity that at the time was a little more focused on not necessarily like a certain game, because my old one was a Pokemon. My old screen name was a Pokemon screen name, and I didn't at the time want to have another Pokemon screen name. And I was also silly enough at the time to have put my age when I made the first screen name into it. So I was not 13 years old at the time anymore. So I needed something that was a little more fitting for someone who was about 18, 19. So that's why I changed my name, and how I came up with the NihonTiger name. The tiger bit of it is there's kind of several reasons why I think I came up with it. First one being that sports-wise, my favorite baseball team is the one that I grew up with, which is Detroit Tigers. I'm originally from the Detroit area. Oh, hello, hi. So I grew up a Tigers fan, and my grandmother, God bless her soul, was a huge Tigers fan. She would always, come babysit us, and the game would always be on. We'd always be watching, and such memories. But she was a big Tigers fan, and as a result, I eventually became one as well as for a brief period, a Mariners fan. Griffey, yep, there's a saddle. Awesome. During the Griffey era, I was a bit of a Mariners fan, and he got traded to Cincinnati, and I didn't like the Reds, so I stopped being a Mariners fan. But drop that. But yeah, I've always been a Tigers fan. So even the bad season they had, where they almost lost the record number of games, that was fun actually, because at that time I'd stopped caring, so I pretty much was just cheering for them to break the record, because I thought, why not? We're at this point anyways. Why don't we just break the record, get it over with? but they managed to win out, and they now only have the second worst record in history for that 2003 season. Of course, you know, even when they were doing terrible things at that time, they couldn't actually do them the right way. But then then for some reason, I guess Mike Hitlich decided he wanted to spend a lot of money on the team like he did with the Red Wings, and they got ridiculously good, and now they have Miguel Cabrera, and he is awesome. He is my favorite baseball player, by the way, Cabrera. I would have said Verlander, but I think I like Cabrera more just because he's such a good hitter and a good fielder, and he seems like a really nice guy. I know he's had some personal troubles with, you know, some alcoholism stuff, but he doesn't seem like a bad person, from what I can tell. Anyways, that's the tiger came from that. It also comes from my zodiac sign, my Chinese zodiac sign, which is a tiger. What else does it come from? I don't know what else. Oh, there's a spawner down there. Awesome, it's a zombie spawner. Cool. But I think those are the two main reasons why I went with the tiger. The Nihon part, very simply put, I did at one time speak Japanese. I don't really speak it too much anymore. I've thought for get out. I've wanted to relearn the language. I've wanted to get back to being able to speak it because it's kind of useful for a lot of the work that I do with blogging and whatnot. But I haven't had the time to do as much as I'd wanted to, unfortunately. So it's a thing I'm hoping to do one day, is to get back to speaking Japanese with some regularity, and to actually probably take it. Oh, baby zombie. No, babe, no, not the bat. Damn you, baby zombie. I hate you. Okay, so we found a zombie spawner and name tag. Okay, we have one of those, but a whole bunch of buckets. Nice. Knockback 2, gunpowder. I can use that. Bread. 2 record discs. I'll take both of those. Thank you very much, sir. This is awesome. Thank you, whoever left me this. You are such a dummy for leaving this behind. I'm very happy to take all these things because I'll use them, but I'm very happy to take them all. But the Nihon part, yeah, it's come from Japan, and the fact that I spoke the Japanese language, I was learning it, and I have a minor from my college degree. My minor is in Asian Studies. It's a focus on Asian history, specifically that of. Well, even though it's not specified, it's like it's kind of like my journalism degree. It's not specified. It's print, but it's actually like a web multimedia focus, which is actually what I do right now. So it's nice to be able to put that to work. But yeah, what I really focused on with the Asian studies stuff was I focused a lot on Japan and Korea and just history, things like that. I'm a big history nerd, especially Far Eastern history and medieval Europe. I like medieval Europe a lot as well. Oh, hi. You're a bad kid. Where's your parents at? But yeah, that's where the Nihon part comes from. And there was also originally a number that went with it, the 90, which got retired because even though 90 is one of my luckier numbers, it got to that point, you know, where people stopped putting numbers after their name without a reason because it got untrendy. It was really trendy for a while. Like, I'm Qbert 727 4V, and then people just started calling themselves, oh, well, I'm just Qbert, you know, because they started to try and build almost like a brand identity on the internet. And that's kind of where the whole name came from. So nothing too super awesomely fancy, not like, you know, Oh, this was. Oh, there's diamonds. Diamonds. Yay! It's not like, it's not like it was my grandmother's screen name and she passed away and I took it upon myself to call myself that after her. No, nothing like that. The other question was, what are some of the games I like to play when I'm not playing Minecraft? And I do like to play quite a few, I guess you could say, first-person shooters. I've been playing Payday a lot lately. The true answer to that question is whatever happens to tickle my fancy at the time, which right now is, oh, more diamonds. Payday. I've been playing a lot of Payday 2 with some of my friends over at the Madhouse Gamers group. I've been playing some Call of Duty 2 Black Ops. And some of this stuff I don't record because as an independent I don't have an ad rep person. Oh god. I can't remember what the correct technical term is because I don't even think about it that much, but yeah, I don't have someone who handles that stuff for me, so I'm kind of independent, and therefore I try not to do things that would get me strikes on YouTube, which means I do tend to not play a lot of things for a recording. I play a lot of things just to play them. There's another question that's related to this one, which I'll get to as well, regarding gaming. But I also happen to like a lot of retro games. I like playing older stuff and more obscure stuff. And there was a time I used to play a lot of visual novels. Not like those dirty kind of visual novels, get that out of your head. But like, way back in my early days of playing stuff on the internet, I used to play stuff like that. I also play a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon, or I did. I don't play as much anymore because I haven't installed it on my new computer yet. But goddamn, I love that game. So much fun, just to build roller coasters that do all kinds of crazy things, and then maybe every once in a while you accidentally kill all the passengers. Whoops! Such fun. And if you've ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon or the second game, you know exactly what I'm talking about with those derpy coasters. But really, I play a pretty wide variety of games. I do have a love of the retro games and first-person shooters. I used to play a lot of Team Fortress 2, but I don't play so much anymore, just because. Not because I'm bored with the game. I did get kind of, I guess, stressed out, or like not stressed out, maybe stressed out and a little burnt out as well at the same time with the game, where it was just not becoming very fun for me. So I ended up taking a break from playing Team Fortress 2 for a while, and I've only recently been thinking about getting back into it a little bit. So might see some more TF2 videos. I know I haven't done one of those in forever, but I'm thinking about doing some TF2 commentaries. Actually, Shree, formerly of the Minecraft server, I've been watching some of his videos. That's kind of got me interested in maybe hopping back in the saddle. I also play Left 4 Dead 2 with the Madhouse guys every once in a while. Usually when Tip is streaming, he'll do a community game, and I'll hop in with him. So. Is that a chest down there? Did I see a chest? No, I just saw the planks. I thought that was a chest. But yeah, that's kind of the long and short of it. I pretty much play everything. So, next question, that took forever, comes from Bergasms. He said, first question was, Bergasms, great UHCer or greatest UHCer, which is a direct response to the joke question that I gave him for his AMA, which I don't think he responded to. But that's alright. I'll respond to yours, Berg. I would say great. I don't know. Greatest is a little bit of a tough term. I would say great. Yes. Greatest. It depends on your opinion. As far as who's the greatest UHCer of all time, I don't think I can actually give you a response, overall. I think if you ask me server by server basis, I could give you some answers. There's certainly some people on different servers who could kick my butt. And on other servers, there's nobody that can kick my butt. Or at least I don't think so. I may yet be proven wrong on that. But yeah, definitely qualify for greatest. I would put him in the equation. Yes, that Bergasms guy. But that Bergasms is one tough cookie too. So we'll see. I would like to see Bergasms and Bergasms fight. I've never seen them on the server at the same time. Oh, more gold. Awesome. But yeah, we really need to. We gotta schedule that, Berg. Why don't you get a hold of Bergasms, and we'll figure out a good time to set that fight up, and we'll put it on pay-per-view, and everyone will watch it, and it'll be awesome. But his other question: what is my favorite game before the year 2000? So basically, my favorite retro game, and that one. It depends on the system that you're talking about, because it's hard for me to simply say, oh, well, what's your favorite game of all time? Because I have several that could qualify for that. So I'll try and go by, a server, not server, but like a system basis here. Why am I saying these things backwards? I don't know, but I'll try to go like on a systematic basis here and say that my favorite, I'll tell you my favorite Sega console game of all time on any Sega console is Daytona USA. Amazing game. Love it. Love the soundtrack, love the game, love the, it's pretty basic, but I still like it anyways. I don't care. I don't care what people say about it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite racing games of all time too. So I really do enjoy that game. As far as non-Daytona USA, Sonic CD is very close second. I've played that on stream. I beat it on stream on my Twitch stream, which is twitch.tv/NihonTiger. I might be doing some streaming in the future. Keep an eye on that. Now that I've got my better internet. Did I just see a zombie throw fire? Or is that a bat that caught on fire? I can't tell. It could have been the bat. But yeah, I might be doing some stuff with that in the future. I've got a couple games that can run now that might be stream worthy. Maybe Skyrim. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I should be careful here. My sword's gonna break soon. Here. Armor's holding up alright. But, oh, I made a big loop. What a dummy. But, yeah, as far as Nintendo consoles go, favorite games include NES, would be probably Super Mario Bros. 3. I really enjoy that game. Now, Super NES one, you're asking me to, like a Sophie's Choice question there. Like, I cannot possibly pick one that I will not come back, 5 days later and say, no, I changed my mind. It's not game X, it's game Y. I just like this one better, and I'll change my mind again. So, I kind of reserve my right to change my mind on this, but I'm gonna say Star Fox. I'm gonna say the original Star Fox. I was also thinking, among the other games I was considering are, the original F-Zero, Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, which is, by the way, it's the best Zelda game I've ever played. Very closely tied to Majora's Mask and Wind Waker. I actually do not like Ocarina of Time that much. I think it's like the 6th or 7th best game in the. I know I'm gonna get a ton of flack for that, but it's like the 6th or 7th best Zelda game ever made. There you go, controversial opinion. Woo! But yeah, Final Fantasy VI, as far as all the Final Fantasies go, I would put that on a list as well. It's definitely by far the best Final Fantasy game ever made. Absolutely, the story alone, I think, is what makes it so great for me. I really, really love the story of that game. I really love the fact that, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm sure some of the younger kids who watch me haven't played it yet, so not gonna spoil that. I had a thought there about talking about that, but I won't spoil it. Let's just say that things don't go as they always do in these kind of games, and it's a very relaxing, breath of fresh air to see that happen. But yeah, among those games, I would say Star Fox is probably my favorite. There's a game I like that's kind of criminally underappreciated because it came out as a Super FX game and kind of got completely, totally dissed on. Nobody really cared about it, but I like Stunt Race FX. I love that game. It doesn't hold up as well as Star Fox did, unfortunately. But did I fall down? I fell down a hole. Dang it. But it's still a pretty fun game. I really enjoy that. I also happen to like on the Nintendo 64. Let's see. That would definitely be F-Zero X. Amazing game. And by the way, on the GameCube, I'll tell you right now, it's already F-Zero GX is my favorite game on the GameCube, and one of my favorite games of all time. Unfortunately, it came out in 2003, so it doesn't quite make the 2000 cutoff. I just thought I would mention it, but F-Zero X is amazing, and GX is like X on steroids. Like I guess really doesn't do much because steroids really don't help you, but like that, it's not like you take them and get a bunch of muscles. Whatever. It's just a really good game. I just really love it. Yeah, it's probably something I'll stream one day if I could ever get a GameCube hookup, properly. I'll do that. Unless it's on the Wii Shop channel, I might just download it again off there. I don't think it is, but if it is, I might have to consider downloading it, hooking up a Wii, and going to town on that game. That would be fun. That would be a fun game to stream. Show you guys what I can do with that. But yeah, I would say probably out of all those games, it might be Super Mario Brothers 3 might be the one that might be the best game before 2000, and that's the one I probably enjoy the most out of all those. So let me check something real quick here. Oh, I only answered like 2 questions and we're already at 30 minutes. So I'll tell you what, we will stop here and we'll get into more questions next time, and I hope I'll be able to answer more of the questions in my allotted time frame. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I was able to give you at least a couple of quick answers here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.